Welcome, my friends, to It's the Vinyl Countdown. Yes, it's Vinylly Mine's Vinyl Countdown penultimate episode for Vinyl Countdown 2024. Hope you've been enjoying these reviews. Been having a lot of fun cracking open new vinyl and listening to it and bringing to you these physical releases, which just have been so impressive from many different sources. So today we are looking at the soundtrack to Body Double. Yes, the Brian DePalma classic. This one was definitely cable fodder back in the day, and I watched it when I was way too young for many reasons. And watching it when I was older, I picked up a lot more things from this film than when I was younger and first watched it on cable after the parents were asleep. So it is an interesting neo-noir film that definitely has all of those Brian DePalma signature things to it and giving it a giallo feel to it as well. But what about this vinyl release that came out from Waxworks? Well, this one came out in January of 2024. So see, I'm catching up a bit. And when I saw it, I knew I had to get it just because this film and just how it sparked a number of memories for me. So enough of me babbling here. Let's drop the needle and look at the soundtrack to Body Double from Pino Donaggio. And I hope I pronounced that right. Let's look at it. So here we are, Body Double hype sticker, original motion picture soundtrack by Pino Donaggio, and a deluxe packaging, 2 LP colored vinyl, and art by Robert Samelin. So 2 LP and colored. I can't wait. Batblade is hungry for some plastic to cut, so we will oblige Batblade here to cut some plastic and take a closer look at this. Now, if you're familiar at all with Body Double, this image here is from the poster. Her looking with the blinds and that. I don't remember exactly if the silhouette's there. It's been a while since I looked that up. But yeah, I love this font in here and this very forbidden type of picture. Puts the audience right into that spot of uncomfortableness going, should I really be peeking at this? So yeah, love the cover. Definitely just embodies and catches your eye, and also really just brings back those memories for the promo stuff that they did for Body Double when it first came out. And then on the spine, look at that. We've got black, red on black, sticks right out. There's the number there. WW187 is the Waxworks number for this. And on the back, such a creepy. Oh, that's so creepy. So good, so disturbing, so DePalma. And they changed the font up here. Interesting that they did the movie logo here a little bit differently than what was on the front. But then we have our track listings for side A and B here, and track listings for side C and side D here, and our credits at the bottom. So, but I just love this color. This color, the contrasting red, black, and blue, just stands out, right? And given that very uncomfortable vibe. Now, the gatefold. Oh, wow. Oh, that is disturbingly amazing. So wonderful, so artistic, and yeah, just really it's bringing back those memories to the film, but that is sharp and a bit unexpected. So here we go with our vinyl. Interesting choices for the sleeves here. Ooh, look at that colors. Let's get them out. Ooh, and we got a poster in here too. So let's look at the poster first. Oh, look at that. Holly Does Hollywood. If you're familiar with the movie at all, you know where this comes from. That is wonderful that they included that in here. This 12 by 12 image, which is very cool. And then on the back, yeah, the credits for the orchestra that we have in here. Again, always happy to see them give credits to the orchestra. And they even have the recording session numbers, dates when it was recorded. September 12th through the 15th and September 17th through the 21st of 1984. So yeah, there you have it, folks. That is very cool. I love that. That's very impressive. We'll just put that right back in there. Sorry. And now let's look at this vinyl. Interesting. They went with these plastic sleeves rather than like a solid paper sleeve that we've been getting. Look at that. That's a clear color right there. Not standout sharp, but there we go. Disturbing image of the hand with the bleeding. And yeah, this is side A and B right here. So this is our first disc. And I love the color. The transparency to it is a surprise. A lot of the colored vinyl we have is solid, but here they're giving it more of that blood look to it. So yeah, let's put that back in the sleeve here. And interesting choices for sure. And then, yep, here's the blue one, which let's see if this is just as transparent as the red. That static always gets you. And it is a little bit thicker than the red. It's not as transparent as that red color for sure. Side C and side D has scary red eye. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, so much music as well with across 2 discs. So as always, folks, what we're going to do is we're going to take that short break. We're going to listen to this soundtrack. And then when we get back, I'll let you know the quality of the pressing and favorite tracks. So stay tuned. Hey everyone, looking for even more content? Then why not head on over to our Patreon page, patreon.com/specialmarkproductions, where we have 3 affordable tiers that will get you access to the conversation before the conversation of the spoiler room, get an exclusive VIP episode each month that you vote for the spoiler room, and you can also get early access to our videos and so much more. So head on over there, because the more we can do there, the more we can do here. And we are back after listening to this wild and unusual soundtrack to a wild and unusual film, as only you can expect from Brian DePalma. Yes, Body Double has a little bit of everything going on in its score. It starts off with our vampire ceremony, which is very bombastic and orchestral and such, and you know, it's just what you're expecting from a horror soundtrack in that. But then we move on here into childhood memories, and then I Was Looking for You, and then it gets into this kind of cheesy synth type sound. It's really crazy. It's a little bit more like the orchestra walked away, went on a break, and they had the synth guys going at it. And that kind of carries over in through Telescope. And then we kind of move right back into orchestral stuff in here. I really enjoyed the Telescope track in here. And then we move back on into some synth and orchestral mixes going on, your dissonant, strings and such. Then we get into the big drill is kind of got a repetitive track going on to it, using a similar a similar set of beats and notes throughout, and yeah, riffs there. But then the Body Double end titles were great, as was the trailer music for the end of it. So it's great that they included the trailer music. I'm always happy when they do that. So yeah, the last 2 tracks on here, really solid. A very interesting soundtrack that, like you said, I loved the orchestral parts and even the synth parts as well. Even as wild and as zany as some of those tracks were, somehow they fit for the rest of the vibe of this album. So yeah, if you're a fan of Body Double, if you're a fan of Brian DePalma or this composer, I would recommend this soundtrack. I'm definitely going to be listening to it again, because I know I didn't catch everything the first time going on. There's a lot of things going on in this release here. So very crisp and clean sounding, no skips at all or anything like that. So appreciate that as well. And yeah, there you have it, folks. Body Double. Hope you've enjoyed this review. We've got one more vinyl in our vinyl countdown, and that's happening on New Year's Eve. So stay tuned for that one. Like, subscribe, and all that here. Body Double soundtrack. It's Vinylly Mine, and I'll catch you on the flip side.